Hi, my name is Dale Maley. In this short video today, we're going to talk about how to draw a spur gear that has angled teeth in SketchUp, and this angled spur gear actually mates up with a wooden worm gear. For the example worm gear for this exercise, we're going to assume that the worm gear has just over 1 inch, 1.047 inches between the teeth of the worm gear, and the outside diameter of the worm gear is 1 13/16 of an inch. So the first thing to do is make a sketch of the teeth, and then make a right triangle so you can calculate what angle are those teeth on the worm gear. Now here's an example of our worm gear illustration. Crude sketch here. I've got 2 of the teeth of the worm gear shown at angles up here. The distance between the teeth, as we said before, was 1.047 inches. Then the angle of the teeth is shown as theta, and the bottom distance of the teeth is 1/2 of that 1.047 distance. So we can say the tangent of that angle, tangent of theta, is 1/2 times 1.047 divided by the OD of 1 13/16. If you use a calculator or a spreadsheet, you'll find out that angle is 16.11 degrees. So it turns out to calculate the angle of the teeth, you only need 2 inputs. First input would be the distance between the worm gear teeth in inches. The second input would be the outside diameter of OD of the worm gear in inches. The tangent of that angle then is in this formula. It's 1/2 times the distance between the teeth divided by the OD of the teeth. Then you can use a calculator, spreadsheet, or Google to find out what angle has this tangent value. So the next thing we need to do is to develop a drawing of the plane spur gear. So I use a free program called geardxf.exe to generate the gear outline. In this case, I want 20 teeth, want a 14.5 degree pressure angle on the teeth, want a 4-inch pitch diameter or PD, and I'm going to use a 3/4 inch bore for the shaft size. So I create the DXF file from that free program, import it into SketchUp, then I scale it to the right size using that 3/4 inch shaft bore. Now here's the drawing of the plane spur gear in SketchUp, and it has 20 teeth with a 4-inch pitch diameter, 3/4 inch shaft diameter. The diametral pitch is 5, which comes from the 20 teeth divided by the 4 pitch diameter. Now we want our spur gear to be 3/4 of an inch thick, and we need to rotate the top face of the gear in such a way that the resulting teeth angle is the 16.11 degrees. So the way we do this, we draw a line from the center of the gear out to the left-hand edge of one of the teeth, and then draw that line vertically down to the bottom face of the gear. Then we can come in and make an angle of 16.11 degrees going up and to the right. And we know the top face of the gear needs to be rotated over that 16.11 degrees, and to yield that dimension. So if we actually measure where the 16 degrees intersects the outside of the gear, we draw another line from the center out to that point, and that turns out to be 5.6 degrees. That's how much we have to rotate the top face to end up with a teeth angle of 16.11 degrees. Congratulations! The drawing of a spur gear with the angled teeth is now completed. All we have to do is remove the construction lines we used to make the drawing. Now here's a SketchUp drawing that shows the resultant spur gear with the angled teeth in blue mating up with the worm gear in light yellow color. So in summary, this short video explains how to design and draw a spur gear with angled teeth to mate up with a worm gear. Hopefully this video helps you on your projects. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.